Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. Today is all about a little look with the Calavera palette from Gourmande Girls. I have really been loving this palette. I do have a video with 4 quick looks and today I'm wearing all green, so I think I'm going to play with the greens. I will be using the lime green, the dark green. I'll probably use the white maybe at the brow bone, and then I'll be going in maybe with this shade too, possibly, and then this shade all over. I'm kind of aiming to do like a deeper outer crease and then kind of just a little bit more pastelized. Then I want to put this transparent shade kind of all over. And when you use a transparent shade on top of, a matte, it's going to kind of transform. And of course, very quickly, I'll tell you what's on my face. I have the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. I have the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Foundation in the shade 8. I have on my NYX Buttermelt Blush in the shade Fillin' Butter. And then I have my Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Highlighter. And then, of course, y'all know my NYX Powder Louder Eyebrow Pencil. And I'm literally just going to go in with a fluffy brush. I think I'm going to go into the white first. I'm putting this right under the brow bone. And this is an intense white. So I'm gonna maybe take a less is more approach with it, but it is incredibly pigmented. But I do have some plans today. I know, who am I, y'all, leaving my house. And if you're new here, I do have debilitating anxiety. I really do not leave my house very often. I am also not someone that drives, so for me to leave and be driving and stuff is kind of huge. It's a big deal for me. But I have to go and take my mama to run some errands, and of course I love the time that I get with my mama. Going to go into the more limey green shade now. And again, I'm not aiming for like super opaque here, so I'm going to use the fluffy brush and I'm holding my brush way down here. The further down on the barrel of the brush that you hold it, the least amount of pigment you're going to get, and that is exactly what I want. But I have plans with my mama, so I'm going to spend the day with her and then come home, and I'm using this because I'm also going to be filming my Gourmande Girls palette ranking today. So before I even do that, I would like you guys to comment down below if you know which ones I have, pretty much 90% of what she has. But if you can guess what my favorite one is going to be, comment down below and let me know what y'all think. And this was gifted. I do have an affiliated code with Gourmande Girls. It is Riri10 for 10% off. So thank you if you guys do choose to use that. I do also have a complete list of all of my discount codes, my Amazon storefront, and all of that is always in my description box at all times. Same exact brush, and that's something that I like to do too, and I kind of always say this, is if you go lightest to darkest, you can literally stay in that same exact brush. And you don't have to have, all the bells and whistles. You do not have to have a, crap ton of brushes. I have a lot of brushes, first and foremost, because I do this consistently and I don't want to wash brushes every single day, you guys. And of course I do other people's makeup consistently, so I have to have extra sets of brushes so that I can do other people's makeup. But you do not need a ton of brushes. And I will say too, 90% I would say of my brushes I've gotten in subscription boxes. I'm a huge fan of subscription boxes. And honestly, if it were not for subscription boxes, I would not have very much of anything. I am not somebody that would like just kind of casually go out and spend, $70, $80, $90 on, skincare, or, I'm not a fancy frills type of person. And if you are, great, that's totally fine. Like, do whatever makes you feel like the best version of yourself. But yeah, you don't need a whole lot of brushes. You can go in with one brush, start lightest to darkest, and go from there. If you do have multiple brushes, or you have the preference like I do sometimes, start with your deeper shade, really pack that shade in, and then you can blend up from there with your lighter shades. And in this case, I'm literally taking this shade again. I want it to be a little bit softer up here, and then I want to put that shimmer shade all over. So I am going to put the dark green at the lash line and stuff as well. Again, not worrying about it being super opaque, although it is definitely packing a punch. And I wanted to do something a little different from what I have been doing, but I'm also wearing green just because, greens are my favorite shades to wear, you guys. But I know I've done quite a few green looks recently, so I did want to just kind of switch this up a little bit. But, I'm sorry that it's a green look again. And if you guys want to see anything, any types of looks or anything like that, please let me know. I will definitely try my best to make sure that I get that done for you guys. Going in with a clean, fluffy brush. And I'm not putting any makeup on like the lower lash line or anything like that. Again, I'm aiming for, honestly, it looks a little harsh right now, but it's not going to be. Once I put that little shimmer shade on, it's not. It's going to soften everything. And I think I'm gonna get the look that I'm kind of going for. I'm also literally just gonna throw on the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm. This was like their limited edition one. And then I have Gourmande Girls Mascara that also was gifted. I'm good here. I'm just gonna go in with my finger. I'm not putting down a sticky primer or anything like that. I'm gonna keep this pretty low because I still wanna see that little bit of that blend with the light and the dark. And this is gonna go all over. Oh, that looks so pretty. I'm so excited about this, you guys. I love looks like this. I love something that's just super easy. And if you take, like right now I'm seeing a big pop of like bluey, greeny, then purple. If I did purple under this and then place this on top, it would kind of really catch the purple. You could go in with black and then put this on top. Like, I love shades like this. I love them for like the inner corner. I love them to actually use them as highlights too. But this is a way for me to still wear color and still wear green and still do something a little bit outside the box while not feeling like I'm doing too much, so to speak. And now too much, you know, in quotations, obviously, you know, too much is dependent upon what you think is too much for your own self. I love this. I also love, you guys, today is the very first day that it's actually chilly outside, and I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go back in. This is a little lighter than this, but I think together it'll give me just a little bit more depth out here. And I love super simple looks like this. You could literally go in and do yellow, then the darker yellow into the orange. You could add the red if you wanted to do that. You could go in with white and then into the pinks. You could do the greens, you could do the blues, and then top it with one of those like more translucent type shades. I'm gonna go right here in this shade as well, with my finger, and pop that on the inner corner. And it's real bright and real fiery, so I think it's also going to look really beautiful with this. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And I love looks like this, you guys. Like, it can be impactful and beautiful while still being super easy. I'm gonna toss a little bit of this on, do some mascara, and then I'll BRB. And here's the finished look using the Gourmande Girls Calavera palette. Again, very easy, very beginner friendly, and you could do that with any color combo. You can do pinks, purples, blues, whatever you want to do. I love it. I think it's super pretty, especially in person. Like, hopefully you guys are seeing kind of how beautiful and just like lit from within those shimmers are. I think they're so pretty, and I love the mascara. Her mascara is really, really nice. I love the lip product. I love the combo altogether. I'm wearing a green shirt, green pants, green drawers. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for joining. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe and join my beauty family. Thank you to my beautiful channel members. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.